Aloha guys, it's Mom Dukes here, and I'm bringing you guys 3 different methods on how you can do a portable shower for camping, DIY of course. And my mister purchased this one online. It did not work. It was supposed to have been a pump. I was going to use the pump to make it more pressure for the shower itself, but I guess I got a defect, so we're going to send this back, and I'm just going to go with the 3 choices that I have, and we're going to see if these 3 choices work. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back in a box and return this. Okay, so for the first shower, it is the famous Home Depot that everybody and everywhere you see that they're doing. This is a 1-gallon spray bottle. And it's normally you find it where you want to do for spraying for insects or weed control, anything, you can find it there in Home Depot. Okay, so I didn't like the nozzle that it came with, but I am going to be using it, but I'm going to be using it on one of the other showers that I will be making. But for this one, I'm going to be changing out pretty much everything as far as the shower head so that I can see if I can get more shower pressure to make it a little bit more like how you would see more water, if you get what I'm saying. So this is the setup. This is how it came. All you had to do was screw this in here and screw the top, well, fill it with water, of course, and put the top part in as well. So I'm going to go ahead and fill it now, so when I do make it and let my nozzles or whatever, once I connect them and everything and make sure that it's waterproof and water sealed and watertight, we're going to see how this spray action work. So again, guys, thank you for subscribing. And if you're not yet subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscription button for me. And don't forget to go ahead and like this video. You can feel free to comment below. Just remember to respect our community. That's all we ask of you. This is a God-fearing community, and we would just like you to respect it. So again, gracias, gracias, gracias. I'm going a little bit more in depth with this video for some people so that they can kind of get a better picture and a better idea of what I'm doing here. Okay, and instead of a garden hose, I went with a kitchen sink spray nozzle, and this is the hose as well. And all I did was follow the instruction on the package and made sure I purchased exactly what it told me to purchase. And I'm gonna drop below, as far as the description of these items, the price. And again, everything that you see here is from Home Depot. No, I'm not sponsored by them. I just love going there and buying what I need to buy. Now this is a 1/4 by 1/4 inch adapter piece. You're going to need that as well, because you got to connect that with the hose itself that came from the 1-gallon bottle to connect your hose to it, and the new line that you're going to be placing. But if you guys keep watching, you're going to see all of that. By no means am I a plumber, so I suggest that you read your instructions thoroughly. Okay? Because again, I don't know what I'm doing. I've already read the instructions. And hopefully for me installing in my kitchen sink this same type of nozzle, I should not run into that many complications. Now, I'm not connecting this like to my sink hose or my hot water, cold water. So I don't believe that I'm going to be needing all of those adapter pieces and like interchangeables. So I'm just going to I'm going to go with what I think is right. And if it's wrong, get a leak. So we just going to go ahead and just, you know, throw it up in the air and make it make sense. as you guys see, I am still reading my instructions because I told you I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm adding the little rubber ones they told me to add on, and they give you like 3 different ones you're supposed to have in what position, but all of the sizes look the same and none of these look the same, if y'all get what I'm saying. And I do apologize because I know my plumbers is like, oh my goodness, it is not little rubber things. They are called rubber washers designed for plumbing. So excuse me guys, the little rubber washers. Okay guys, so as you see, it does spray. It sprays pretty good. It has a lot of power, but it's leaking from here. So I'm going to need a pair of pliers and a wrench so that I can twist one way and one the other, or hold it to where I can be able to tighten that piece right there, which is the connector piece. Okay, and it's leaking a little from the handle itself. So I'm going to change out these washers. These are what I'm talking about here. And this is the order that I went, and it stopped the leaking. The thickest washer first, the big one. The next smaller one that was thin. And all I'm doing is pressing it down to make sure it's within the cap part. Next, the silver metal piece, and you'll see where it goes when you place it in there. You actually place it right there on that itself because it has a little like brim or a little ridge area. Push that on there and twist it down, and don't over tighten it, but just twist it until it's tightened. And that stopped the leaking there. And I wasn't able to twist the tube by myself, so I'm gonna wait for the mister. He'll be home very shortly. Okay, so the Mr. Home, you'll see him in the background in the garage there, and he showed me how to do it. This is how you do it. But I'm still going to ask him just to get that extra strength from him to tighten it to make sure that it's leak proof. Okay, so as you see, there is no leaks. But I'm still going to ask him to tighten it up for me because I just want to be sure and positive. But as you see, full shower, no leaks. Hey, first shower down. Shower number 2. All you need is an old Arizona bottle. You also need an old tubing. You're going to also need a straw, an X-Acto knife or blade, a glue gun or any type of adhesive, and also a hot tool or something to pierce a hole through the top. You could use a lighter as well, but I felt this would be a little safer for me. Now, don't do as I did. You want your hole to be a little smaller than the tubing for a little force, and just press it through while it's hot or warm, because you don't want your hole too big or you're going to have to use a lot of glue. As you'll see, that's what I had to do. So I guess learn from my mistake. Yeah, I should have stopped there, just heated it a little bit and pressed it through, but it's okay. Purpose for the hole on the side here is for your straw to go. You need a vent for your air intake for your shower to where you can control the pressure. So you're just going to push it in and push it all the way down until you have at least like about a half an inch or an inch. I say about a half an inch of space from the bottom of your container to where the straw is. And with this particular shower, after I seal up my holes, cut my straw right where it meets the top of the container, I'm going to go ahead and let that dry and cure overnight. And this one is done as well. So just wait to where I can show you the water flow of all 3 showers. Okay guys, so I don't know what I was thinking. I was playing with the dog. I kind of glued something on wrong. I glued the Home Depot piece that comes with it, the spray nozzle part. I glued it on this part here. I was going to leave this without a nozzle on it, and I'm still going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the tip of this off and cut the sprayer off and use it for the construction of shower number 3. Okay, so this is the straw that I'm going to be using for shower number 3. Remember, you need an air intake or air outtake so that you can control it, like as far as the speed of it, slowing it down, stopping it, and letting it, flow again. So this lid here is not the lid that I'm going to be using. This will be on shower number 2. So I'm going to be taking that one off. I only have it here because the one for this one, I've already put the hose in, or made the hose and put the hose in, and it's basically curing. I have my silicone and my glue on it, so I didn't want to touch it. I wanted to let it just go ahead and cure while I do this step to the bottle itself. And I don't know how effective this silicone is. So that's one question I probably can't answer for you guys because I never used this before. And I'm testing it out, and I just figured it's silicone is to waterproof something where if you're like made a hole in the roof or something of a van build and you have a screw hole going through it, you can actually put this in first or put it there, then put your screw in, and that way to seal up the hole to make it waterproof so nothing gets in. So I'm using it like crazy. Okay, so here is the cap and the hose for shower number 3. Like I told you guys, I wanted to make sure it was sealed and everything was sealed up. I am going to be installing a little, like the washer or bracket little silver piece. Is like where 2 ends meet and you place or you twist it on and it tightens it up to keep those in place, which is right here. That's what I'm going to be using. And I'm going to be placing it where the hose meet the sprayer versus where the hose meet the container. And the reason for that is because in the cap of the container, I made sure that that is pretty secure, waterproofed all the way. I want to make sure that it doesn't leak from the nozzle here. Okay, so I'm all done with that there. I'm going to go ahead and twist the top on, and it's going to be a moment of truth for both shower number 2 and shower number 3. So here's shower number 2 here, And all I'm doing is holding it upside down. Let me see if I can show you guys what I mean. Okay, so as you see, I'm pressing and releasing my finger from over where the straw is. That's the purpose of the hole and the airflow. It's just controlling how much water and how much pressure you have coming out. That's it. But I like it. Very neat. Let's move it along. Okay, shower number 3, moment of truth. Now I did go ahead and place a hook because this one you have to hold upside down too. But because of the hose being a little bit longer, I wanted it a little bit taller than myself. So I'm going to change the camera and see if we have a better flow off of the hook I placed back here. And I don't know if you guys can see the little mist here, but this should be perfect for the puppy just to rinse her feet off or anything, or our own feet off when we're getting back inside the van or inside our tent when we're camping. So I think overall it works pretty decent, the third one, but the first and the second one for sure. Thank you guys. We have come to the end of this video, and Mom Dukes would like to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I thank you from the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, which is my God and my Father. I brought you guys 3 DIY videos of portable showers that you could take with you on camping, to where 2, you don't have to spend no money, and 1, just close to about $35. So I hope you guys have fun in all your camping experiences. And I did drop some photos for you guys because I'm trying to make them solar power, meaning that they can stay warm a little bit more. So I painted them silver and black. So again, guys, I hope you enjoyed. There you have it, 3 different ways to make yourself a DIY portable camping shower. Much love. Love you guys. Drop the comments below. Thank you again. Be safe. Be blessed. Mom Dukes, I'm out. Deuces.